guys, I wanted to show you my makeup routine, and this is just quick and simple and normally takes me about 10 minutes to throw on each morning. And of course, I will have all the items in the description box down below, so definitely check that out. And let's get started. So first up, I use the Clinique gel lotion, and I've used all kind of lotions and I just always seem to come back to this one. It really helps my face. My face, especially in the winter, gets really dry. So as you can see, I just rub it all over my face really well. And then I take one more pump and I'm going to focus around my mouth area because that's where it gets pretty dry. And you're probably wondering, what the heck are you doing, Kayla, with your mouth? But I've learned if I move my mouth around, up and down, and just different funky movements, it really gets the lotion in there, because if I don't do this, actually, it starts cracking, makeup looks bad and flaking, and it's horrible. So this is just my routine that works, and I'm just going to stick with it. And then I let it dry just for a couple of minutes before I start with my foundation. I like to use the Lorac Perfection foundation, and this just works really well, great coverage, and it's just been my go-to for a very long time. Then I'm going to take my brush and just kind of dab it and then work around my area on my face. I've learned along the way that patting around the eye works really well, because I used to just completely rub, and then afterwards just the foundation and overall makeup just looked smeared and it just didn't feel right. So now I really enjoy just patting and going all around the eye, because as you see in just a few, I will show you a comparison of both my eyes, how dark, not only that I have dark circles, but over on my eyelid is pretty bad. So here you go, foundation, no foundation, pretty bad. Any foundation that I have left over, I just kind of cover any of the blemishes or areas that need an extra little foundation touch. Next up is my Maybelline Under Eye Circle, and this stuff does pretty well. I've talked about it in a review. It's not 100%, but I feel like it does about 80 or 90% of what it's supposed to do. So I just use this and just kind of lightly dot it around my under eye and bring it down, like they say, the whole triangle thing. So I try to do that. That way it doesn't look too clunky underneath my eyes. Next up is the Lorac powder. And I've learned that I can't rub the brush in the powder. I have to dot, 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 as you can see. And this just works best, and it actually does really great coverage if I do it this way. Also, when it comes to my eyes, I've learned to pat, pat, pat as well instead of rubbing, because rubbing just didn't work around my eye area. So I just kind of lightly tap and pat, and that just works great for me. Now I'm just going to use a basic Ulta eyebrow pencil, and please guys, do not rip me on my eyebrows. I am not an eyebrow girl. That's definitely one of my flaws that I struggle with. So I just kind of take it and comb it out and just do the best I can and add a little bit of extra brown into my eyes, kind of in the main section. But other than that, I just leave my eyebrows pretty natural because that's just how I like it, and I'm not an eyebrow girl. Next up is just a basic Benefit starter kit, I guess is what you can say. And I like the eyeshadow colors in here, so I'm going to go with a really light brown and just work around the crease of my eyelid. Using the same kit, I'm going to use the light pink and just put that on my basic eyelid itself. Now I'm just using a basic mascara from Ulta, nothing special about it. And I'm actually only going to put the mascara on the top lashes because the bottom lashes just don't work well for me and make my under eye circles look even worse. Now I'm using the Tarte blush. I then like to take a clean brush and just kind of rub in my blush really well. And it kind of sets off the overall tone if the blush is a little too much for me. Last but not least, I'm going to use a Tarte gloss for my lips. And it's just a really light pink. And normally I put a lot of chapstick on, especially now that it's getting in the winter. My lips stay chapped all the time, but every now and again I like to doll myself up and put a little color on my lips. And then I like to take a clean finger and just kind of pat it in and smooth it into my lips really well. And that's going to do it for my quick and easy routine for my makeup. Like I said, it takes me about 10 minutes, give or take, especially that I have a little toddler running around. Just something quick and easy is nice to do. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.